Okay, I'm making this video with 2 drum pads. Now you have to remember, the reason why I'm making them with the drum pads is so I can speak and you could understand that I could do them at various tempos. But each video that I do on a drum pad is going to have a drum set application. Now this again has to do with stick control book. And then what you're going to do is a hand developing exercise and a coordination exercise. And eventually it will turn into a musical situation. What I'm going to do, and let's establish this first. My left hand will be playing eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? My bass drum is 1, 2, 3, 4, and my hi-hat is 2 and 4, heel and toe, which simply means I hit the heel on 1, toe comes down to close the cymbal on 2, heel comes down to open the cymbal on 3, on 4 it closes it again. So my bass drum is 1, 2, 3, 4, my hi-hat is heel and toe, 2 and 4, and my left hand, okay, is just doing eighth note vamps. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's established. Now, this is the reason why I have the other drum pad, is to get a different surface. I'm going to interpret the stick control book, line 1, well actually 1 through 72. If I interpret the first line, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and I say, okay, eliminate the lefts and only play the rights. You would have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So through that interpretation, if you're playing, that is consistent. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, right hand, 1 and 2 on another surface. I'm playing the line. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'm just to make you understand where I'm coming from, what I'm doing with the stick control book. Now I'll keep it going, and I'll go to line 2. And again, I'm going to eliminate all the lefts and play the ands. The ands now are on, the rights rather, are on the ands. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, now I continue down the rest of the page. What I recommend, if this is going to be a brand new exercise for you, is you do each line separately. Take line 1, do it for a while. Take line 2, do that for a while. Then you go to line 3 and work that out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now, go to line 4, my right falls on 2 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now 5, if I eliminate the lefts and just play the rights, I have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now I have the stick turned around, I'm hitting the butt on a different surface so you could actually hear that. Because these drum pads are pretty loud. So I want you to get that sound, that difference. Because we're going to take this is part of this particular exercise, part 1. And we're going to take this particular exercise and go over to the drum set and do a drum set application in a few different ways. But this is just for instructional reasons that I'm using the drum pads. So I go to line 5 and I'm going to play again my eighth notes with my left hand, my bass drum 1, 2, 3, 4, my hi-hat 2 and 4. And I'm going to just do, like, let's say line 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let me slow that down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and so forth. And you go through 1 through 72 or 1 through 24, and then you say, okay, I feel good about it. Then you want to lock yourself into that tick, to the metronome. And I'm going to take the metronome up a little bit to, let's say, I like to do this at 150. And it's you'll hear now. You not only can do this with the stick control book, you can do it with every reading book, and especially the syncopation book. And there's a couple different ways, and we're going to get into that. Now I have the metronome set at 150. That's my quarter note pulse. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to be playing eighth notes again with the left hand. That's constant. Bass drum 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to run down all the rights on a different surface. I'm going to start with line 1 and maybe up to line 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Line 4. 5. Okay, now what I would recommend, other than, you feel good about it and just can do the whole page without stopping, going from line 1 to 24 at a variety of tempos, what I recommend is going with the pulse to the downbeat with the right hand and the upbeat with the right hand over and over again. 2 measures with the right, with the right hand on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 measures with the right hand on the ands, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I'll put it on 150 again, and we'll hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ands. So on and so forth. Now, there's so many different things that we can do. I'm just giving you an introduction of things to come. I would consider this a prerequisite to up-and-coming lessons. And it's a good lesson, it's good for your endurance. And what we just did was we took it onto the left side. And you're always going to forget about the right side. Okay, so we're going to reverse the situation now. And we're going to play an eighth note vamp with the right hand. Bass drum remains 1, 2, 3, 4. Left foot, 2 and 4. So I'm getting one volume, I'm not getting that, I'm getting one sound. Now, what I do now is reverse it. I'm going to eliminate the rights. I'm not going to slow this down right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, line 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, sorry. Line 4. 5. Now I don't think that I should have to really do that slow, but just for insurance reasons I will. Now I hold my sticks 2 different ways. My left hand rather. I hold it traditional, which I like to play, and French. Or German rather, excuse me. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to reverse it. We're going to play eighth notes here. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to do line 1 only. All my lefts now, eliminating the rights. And I'm playing just the lefts. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Okay, line 2. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Line 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so on and so forth. And you can do the right side and the left side. And I try to equalize it. And that's the whole concept. Well, it is the concept of George Lawrence Stone, to equal the right and equal the left in sound and strength. And this is one exercise that we can do that will kind of balance everything out on the right side and the left side, using the bass drum and the hi-hat and reading and all that good stuff. This is a good exercise. So, I don't know, I'll just run down a few things here, have a little fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, I go cuckoo with this. But this is part 1 of a few other videos I'm going to make with this. I don't know what I'm going to label this video number 14. Then a video that's going to precede this, go after this, will be 14A, then 14B. And you will get the PDF sheet with this. So, if you have any questions, again, you know, give me a holler. You know, either email me, or when you're doing the online lesson with me, ask the questions and we'll review it. Okay, or if you're on Facebook, inbox me. Or if you're on TSU, inbox me. Okay, and this is just one of a million exercises that we're going to do. And right now it's very mechanical, and it's to develop your hands, your coordination, your strength, and your focus. And what we're going to do after this is go to the drum set, like I said, and become musical and eventually play melodies. Okay? So have a good day.